What is going on, everybody? I am stoked. We have Ghost, Zenith. This is Pardon My Reaction.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Ghost, bro.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited, dude. Excited for this. It's not a new song.
No, not a new song.
But I don't know that I've heard it. So, yeah.
I guarantee I probably haven't.
Oh, I know you haven't heard it. Because if I haven't heard it, I'm a fan of Ghost, man. I'll start this off.
Yeah.
Like, this is not a first time. Now, to this song, it is. I haven't heard the song yet. But I definitely know Ghosts. I've seen them in concert. They're a fucking amazing band. I've been, you know this.
Yep.
Over the past year, I'd say, give or take.
You really got into them.
I've been really into them because I just think like it's rare to see somebody that performs like this and just had these hooks. Dude, my daughter actually even likes their music. Like, I feel like I spent a lot of time being like, oh, I'm not a fan of Ghosts. Like, it's weird. And I listened to clips. I'm like, nah, you know, when I really like went and saw what they were doing. And I was just like, damn, this is good.
So apparently this is an older song.
Yeah.
But now it's like available everywhere.
Yeah. So this is, I looked it up because I was like, oh, wow, they came out with a new song. No. Listen, I know some Ghost fans they love Ghost, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning. I'm learning the Ghost stuff. This came out. So they had their album Meloria in 2015. This was a expanded re-release for Meloria's album, and they called it Meloria Redux, I think is what it was. And so this was a bonus track on that, but it hasn't been streamed. Like, it's never been available for streaming until just the other day when this came out.
All right.
So for, hardcore Ghost fans and stuff, I imagine that they've heard the song before. And in fact, when you go back 6-8 years ago or whatever, there's people reacting to it then.
Yeah.
But for the people that are just now kind of finding out about Ghost or kind of just now getting started with Ghost, like myself, I've never heard this. So this is something I had no idea that they had an expanded album,
Let's do it.
So yeah, Zenith, bro.
Zenith. Ghost.
Nothing about it, but it's 6 minutes long. It's a good little healthy track there. So let's get this rolling. Just audio, by the way.
Their artwork is really cool.
So good. Whoever does it's amazing.
I like that vocal part.
And follow the illusion, your zenith fades into eternity. Time will soon be gone. Life will turn to gold.
One thing that I've always kind of compelled me and sucked me in was there's such an old feel to them.
It is.
Like,
it's almost like a classic rock feel.
Yeah. If I were to lie to you and just say, bro, listen to this band from the late 70s that, such and such.
I would believe you.
You'd almost believe that.
Especially on this song.
Yeah.
This song definitely has an older feel to it.
Yes. It's just such I've always said that that whole classic rock, you never know what's going to be classic rock, right? No one thought back in the day that this would be classic rock, but there's kind of a thing with metal and rock and stuff now that not a lot of it sounds like something you would listen to in 20 years or that would stand the test of time.
True.
Even though it will, we know it will,
Yeah.
right? Because who thought Nirvana would be on the classic rock radio, right?
No.
But the point is like, it's rare to have a band that like you listen to and you're like, man, they're doing everything the way that like rock and roll was doing, the right way.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not common anymore. Everybody's trying to one up each other and they're not trying to go off just the model that worked.
Yeah. You can definitely tell in this song, like, they definitely had, like, when they were recording, had like a live choir and didn't just like layer a bunch of vocals.
Yeah.
Because you can hear, like, especially like, it was like in the pre-chorus part, you could hear like, it was almost like a super deep baritone guy was doing like a backing. Obviously the choir was going at the same time, but you could almost like a throat singing sound. It was like added like a real gravelly, like,
there's some underlying tones that's happening that I'm trying to pick up on. It's very hard to pick up on, but there's definitely
if they do that again,
tones.
listen to like right as the chorus comes in.
Give me the finger when you hear it, because I can kind of pinpoint.
And then you could hear it like, I can't even go that low on my voice.
So like the chorus picked up like quite a bit on that chorus. Like the momentum felt like it picked up, but it still had like this eerie sound in the back.
It did.
That was slow.
I feel like that piano part or the keyboard part or whatever they're using, if you like, that could be very creepy sound.
Oh yeah.
That whole melody they use with the piano,
yeah.
That's like, it's got a weird tone to it.
It's interesting, man. Listen, I love these guys. I really do. I love them. Let's keep going, man. We're a third of the way through.
Yeah.
You're set free.
That's so catchy right there too.
Genesis captured, ignited by truth. A modernist rapture, a vision to soothe. Devoured by shadows, we cling to the light. Deluded by wisdom, the bringer of night. Now and for always, a perpetual rise and fall of illusion. You're receded, fades into eternity. Time will soon be gone.
Right there.
So rocking. It's so metal to me. This is metal. Yeah, I know you sucked around that. We'll go back.
That fucking guitar riff is almost like, I hate to compare it, but it just, I immediately thought like a Megadeth feel.
Well,
Like,
you know why? It's that classic rock,
Yeah,
like classic
it
heavy
is.
metal, dude.
It is.
And like that's the thing is that there's always this argument that like is Ghost really metal? Because like they don't have all the traits of like your general metal band, right? They come across like if you saw them, you would think like,
Well, I
oh,
think
they're like Behemoth or something, but they're not.
I think that's where the older sound comes in. If they were like a metal band, it's more of an old metal.
Yeah,
rather
but
than
they have
newer
so
stuff.
much melodic shit, and it's crazy because like their lyrics and stuff are like they're like very controversial to some people, right? Like it's a lot about religion and God, the devil. There's all kinds of stuff in play there, but like it's also like so peaceful sounding too. Like it's weird. Listen, I will say it, and I'll say it, and I'll say it. Like there's bands that'll make your head rock harder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like when I saw them live and watched how the musicianship behind it, the show, the atmosphere. I've never seen I shouldn't say never, but I have rarely seen a band like that where I was like, holy fuck, these guys are just from the first to the last member of that band are incredibly good.
Well, it was about to pick up there, and I apologize.
Yeah, you
so
fucking jeez, dude. All right, let's go back like 10, 20 seconds.
Yeah,
or something.
we'll back up.
That's a great riff, though.
That's a sick. Almost like a cathedral sound. It's like we just went somewhere else.
Dude, this sounds like Pink Floyd sounds in there shit.
That's where it got creepier. I actually really like that.
Dude,
I really like that, actually.
There was a lot there.
There was a lot.
It was really cool because, you know, like I feel like what makes them, for somebody that hasn't listened to them from the early days, and I know there's a lot of people that have been listening for years, and like there's a backstory to. They have like a whole. You could write a book on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a whole like progression and story and kind of a play that goes with this. And so when you hear songs like Mary on a Cross or any of them, any of the newer stuff, like it's very like radio. You know what I'm saying? Like verse, chorus, and it's super catchy. And like you kind of hear these songs throughout their albums where they kind of like go off a little bit. And it becomes
it almost seemed like about halfway through there, they kind of just like entered like a jam session type thing where like they were just and then it would shift a little bit and then it turned into this weird planetary sound thing.
Yeah, the atmosphere got like
just
big.
And then it just the choirs came in and just like it just kept building on building and it just like they were just on the fucking a trip.
Yeah. I'm at this point, this is my go-to band. Like literally, if I'm like, I just need to put something on, like it is mostly Ghost at this point. And I love their albums. And I think a lot of people are not willing to listen to them or like maybe afraid to, I don't like the afraid, but like they have like this, you know, there's kind of a religious aspect to it. And if you don't agree with that perspective per se, which I don't agree with their perspective. I consider myself, you know, I believe in God and stuff, you know, so like I don't jive perspectively with all the stuff that they say per se, but I also don't like judge. Like I'm looking at for what they are. Like they're showmen. They're putting on this show and they kind of, and if you listen to his interviews, I think they're interesting about what he actually is kind of believing in, you know? But I think a lot of people aren't willing to try because they're like, yeah, it's not for me, dude. Like, I'm not into this, like, you know, you see the outfits and
the whole kind of showmanship around it.
Which is unfortunate because I think that like when you look at modern rock bands, there is a reason why they've just grown and grown and grown and grown. And people, you don't hear them on the radio. They're not like all over like everything. And yet they have just I mean, they play at the freaking amphitheater, bro. They're huge. They're not even from this country. You know what I'm saying? So there's something to this band, and I'm starting to see it by the month. I'm seeing more and more why people are absolutely crazy about these guys, because I'm telling you, when you go see them live, if you ever do, you're gonna be like, that was an unbelievably awesome rock show, dude. Like, that's how I left. I was left smiling, and I was like, damn, I want to go back tomorrow and see the next show. It was that good. And I've seen a lot of bands, dude. I've seen a lot of bands. They were that good.
Well, there we go. Oldie, but a goodie.
Well, new for me.
New for me, too.
Zenith, Ghost, man. Let us know in the comments what you think. I know a lot of you, if you're watching, you probably heard it before, but let us know. Like, what do you love? I didn't really analyze lyrics. We didn't go into lyrics.
No, we didn't really look at lyrics that much, but the music itself was taking you on a ride.
It was taking me on a ride, dude. Yeah, leave a comment. Make sure you follow us with notifications, man. I love Ghosts. We're gonna do more Ghosts down the road, I'm sure. We've done Ghosts in the past. If you like us and this is your first time here, we have other Ghost reactions that we've done in the past. Go check those out as well. They're really, really good. Yeah, and also Patreon.
Yeah, if you want to help us out even further, you can sign up for our Patreon for $2 a month. You get to see everything that doesn't make it up here to YouTube. You also get a request any video you want, and we'll do a reaction.
Absolutely. Thank you guys. Thank Ghost for another song that I just love.
Yeah.
I love it.